Welcome to our lesson on color theory. Today, we'll explore why understanding color theory is essential, especially when it comes to hair coloring. Whether you're a professional stylist or just curious about how color works, knowing the basics can make a huge difference. We'll cover the law of color, the color wheel, warm and cool tones, complementary colors, and the main characteristics of color. By the end, you'll see how mastering these concepts can help you create beautiful, natural-looking results for your clients. Let's dive in and discover the colorful world that awaits. Let's start by exploring why color theory is so important in hairdressing. Have you ever noticed bright gold or yellow tones in someone's hair? That's often a sign their hair has been colored. The key to making hair color look natural is understanding how colors interact. With a solid grasp of color theory, you'll be able to handle both subtle and bold color requests from clients. This knowledge empowers you to create harmonious, flattering results every time. So, whether you're correcting unwanted tones or enhancing natural beauty, color theory is your foundation. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to restate the law of color in your own words, identify the three primary colors, and explain how they're used to create secondary and tertiary colors. You'll also be able to distinguish the characteristics of color, including hue, value, and intensity. These skills will help you approach any color challenge with confidence, whether you're mixing shades or correcting tones. Let's break down each concept step by step so you can apply them in real-world scenarios. Hair color can be changed either temporarily or permanently. Temporary color is achieved by adding pigment that washes out with shampoo, either immediately or over time. Permanent color, on the other hand, involves adding or removing pigment in a way that lasts until the hair grows out or is recolored. Understanding the difference helps you choose the right approach for your client's needs, whether they want a short-term change or a long-lasting transformation. Color is more than just what we see, it's the visual perception of the reflection of light. Without light, there would be no color at all. This is why lighting plays such a crucial role in how hair color appears. The way light interacts with hair can enhance or diminish the vibrancy of a color, making it essential to consider lighting conditions when choosing and applying hair color. Scientifically, color is a group of electromagnetic waves, also known as wavelengths or visible light. Each color we see corresponds to a specific wavelength. This scientific foundation helps us understand why certain colors appear the way they do and how they interact with each other. In hair coloring, recognizing these properties allows for more precise and predictable results. The foundation of all color mixing lies in the three primary colors: yellow, red, and blue. These colors cannot be created by mixing other colors together. Instead, they serve as the building blocks for all other colors. Every shade you see on the color wheel starts with these three primaries, making them essential knowledge for anyone working with color. When you mix two primary colors together, you get a secondary color. The three secondary colors are orange, green, and violet. For example, mixing red and yellow creates orange, blue and yellow make green, and red and blue combine to form violet. Understanding these combinations is key to predicting how different hair colors will interact. Tertiary colors are created by mixing a primary color with a neighboring secondary color. These include yellow-orange, red-violet, blue-green, and yellow-green. Tertiary colors add depth and variety to the color wheel, allowing for more nuanced and sophisticated color choices in hair design. The color wheel is a visual tool that organizes the three primary colors, three secondary colors, and six tertiary colors in a circular format. This arrangement helps you see how colors relate to each other and makes it easier to choose harmonious combinations. Any mixed color can be described in relation to the primary colors, making the color wheel an essential reference for stylists. Colors are often described as warm or cool, also known as tones. Green, blue, and violet are considered cool colors and are found on one half of the color wheel. These tones tend to create a calming effect and are often used to neutralize unwanted warmth in hair color. Warm tones include yellow, orange, and red. These colors are found on the opposite side of the color wheel from the cool tones. Warm colors tend to create a vibrant, energetic effect and can add brightness and life to hair color. Choosing the right balance between warm and cool tones is key to achieving the desired look. Complementary colors are found opposite each other on the color wheel. When two complementary colors are mixed, they produce a neutral color, which is a mix of all three primary colors. Complementary colors are often used to neutralize unwanted tones in hair, such as canceling out brassiness or correcting color imbalances. There are three main characteristics of color: hue, level or value, and intensity. Hue refers to the name of the color, level or value describes how light or dark the color is, and intensity indicates how vivid or muted the color appears. Understanding these characteristics helps you fine-tune your color choices for each client. Hues are named and abbreviated based on their position on the color wheel. This system is used by manufacturers and barbershops to identify specific shades of hair color. Knowing how to read and use these abbreviations ensures you select the right color for every client. Level or value refers to the degree of lightness or darkness of a color. There are three major fields: light, medium, and dark. The level system uses numbers, typically from 1 to 10 or 12, to identify how light or dark a color is. Level 1 is the darkest, while level 10 or 12 is the lightest. This system helps stylists communicate and achieve the desired result with precision. Intensity describes the vividness, brightness, or saturation of a color within its own level. Hair color intensity can range from mild to strong, affecting how bold or subtle the final look appears. Adjusting intensity allows you to customize the vibrancy of hair color to suit each client's preferences. Now it's time to check your understanding. Reviewing key points helps reinforce what you've learned. Take a moment to recall the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors as well as the characteristics of color. This reflection ensures you're ready to apply these concepts in practice. Let's continue reinforcing your knowledge with a few more questions. Think about how you would use complementary colors to neutralize unwanted tones, or how you describe the difference between hue, value, and intensity. These exercises help solidify your understanding and prepare you for real-world scenarios. Congratulations on making it this far. Take a moment to celebrate what you've learned about color theory. Each concept you've mastered brings you one step closer to creating stunning, professional hair color results. Remember, practice and continued learning are key to becoming a true color expert. Let's review what we've covered. From the basics of the color wheel to the specifics of hue, value, and intensity, you now have a solid foundation in color theory. Reflect on how these principles apply to your work and think about ways you can continue to improve your skills. Now that you understand the basics, it's time to apply color theory in real-life situations. Whether you're choosing a new shade for a client or correcting an existing color, use your knowledge of the color wheel, complementary colors, and the characteristics of color to guide your decisions. Practice makes perfect, so keep experimenting and learning. The law of color states that all colors are derived from the three primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. By mixing these in different combinations, you can create every other color on the spectrum. This law is the foundation for all color mixing and correction techniques in hairdressing. Mixing colors is both an art and a science. By understanding how primary, secondary, and tertiary colors interact, you can predict the outcome of any color combination. This knowledge is especially useful when creating custom hair colors or correcting unwanted tones. One of the most practical uses of color theory in hairdressing is neutralizing unwanted tones. By applying the complementary color to an unwanted shade, you can cancel it out and achieve a more natural look. For example, use violet to neutralize yellow or green to counteract red. Let's visualize the color wheel. Imagine a circle divided into 12 segments. At 3 equidistant points, you'll find the primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. Between them are the secondary colors: orange, green, and violet, created by mixing 2 primaries. Filling in the gaps are the 6 tertiary colors, each a blend of a primary and its neighboring secondary. This schematic helps you quickly identify relationships and choose the right color combinations. To better understand warm and cool tones, let's divide the color wheel in half. On one side, you'll find the warm colors: yellow, orange, and red. On the other, the cool colors: green, blue, and violet. This schematic makes it easy to see which tones will create warmth or coolness in hair color. The level system is a numerical way to describe the lightness or darkness of hair color. Imagine a vertical scale from 1 to 10 or 12, with 1 at the bottom representing the darkest shade and 10 or 12 at the top for the lightest. This schematic helps stylists communicate and select the perfect color level for each client. Intensity is all about how vivid or muted a color appears. Imagine 3 swatches of the same hue, each with different intensity: 1 mild, 1 medium, and 1 strong. This schematic helps you visualize how adjusting intensity can change the overall effect of a hair color. You've now completed an introduction to color theory, including the law of color, the color wheel, warm and cool tones, complementary colors, and the characteristics of color. With this foundation, you're ready to tackle any hair color challenge with confidence. Keep practicing, stay curious, and continue building your expertise in the art and science of color.